Good morning. It's Friday. We pop our shit on Friday. We just explore and expose. That's what I ask of people, to just call yourself to the carpet and evaluate your whole life. Everything. Hold yourself accountable for the things that you do, but hold other people in your life accountable for the things that they've done to you. Over the last few years, I've been really just healing and growing and focusing on the trauma that I experienced in my life, the challenges, and like every relationship that I've ever had with a person. And over the last year, I have become aware of what's being said about me in the group chat. Seeing people that you knew your whole life, or 10 plus years, and thought highly of, seeing who they really are, seeing that I feel like I just see the good in people. And when they treat me bad, I try to continue to see the good. And I haven't been able to always balance it out properly. And sometimes it's because I wasn't leaving the people. Sometimes it's because I took as much as I could take and then I reacted negatively. And then sometimes it was just like, I'm going to do a petty tit for tat type of thing. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to get you back. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And the thing about criticizing people, judging people, and talking shit about them in the group chat is you have to be mindful when you sling shit that you're not doing anything wrong. I still don't think it's appropriate to talk about people, to gossip and be messy. And I have been one of those people, but I'm not anymore. But when you find out, like, your friends and family do horrible things, say horrible things that are violations of how you think and feel, violations of the family that you're trying to create, violating you because you're different, because you're able to navigate challenges and they can't. It's disheartening. My heart has hurt. And I think sometimes when you don't react the way people think you should, or respond the way they think you should, they struggle. They think you don't care. I know people think I'm unemotional. I cry every day. There's been one day in the last, I think, 3 months that I didn't cry. I was just crying before I made this video. And it's because I'm just not like that. I'm just not like that. I have been a horrible person at times because I wasn't dealing with the things that happened to me. I have been raped. I have been molested. I have been sodomized. I have been like really severely abused. And I'm not saying that to trigger anybody. I'm saying that I've had to struggle with healing. And the things that I have done, the relationships that I've entertained with coworkers, with friends, with family, and romantic partners, all stem from unresolved trauma. And for people to know that and to take advantage of that or make fun of that or try to use that against me, people that I trust and love, it is very hurtful. But I want you to know, you can be better. Listen to my videos, watch them, pay attention to the things I post. If you look at me, you would never know that I've suffered the way that I have. And the beauty of our minds is we can detach from things and we can disconnect from things and disassociate from things that cause us significant and serious harm. So I was able to just like put it all on pause until I was old enough to acknowledge and accept that these things did happen and to heal from them as I see fit. That's how I took my power back. By doing it my way, doing it in my time, and then leaving these people the fuck alone. I saw something today and it was like, you can't be a generational curse breaker. I think it was last night, actually. You can't be a generational curse breaker if you're still showing up to the functions and pretending that you're fine. I understand that the way my parents was raised, the way my grandparents were raised, the way society impacts families, like I understand the dynamics of all of it. But it doesn't make it less painful. I understand why people fell short in my life. I understand why people violated me. But it doesn't seem like anybody understands how those violations shaped my life, how they shaped our interactions. People will really convince themselves that My behavior is not a direct result of their actions. You always the villain when you don't let people play in your face. You're going to always be the villain when you establish and maintain boundaries. You're going to always be the villain to somebody who just wants to have you fucked up, who just does not want to understand you, who does not want to understand why things happen the way they do, who does not want to take accountability for their behavior. It's a lot of unhealed people running around, and trauma is not always sexual. It could be physical. It could be emotional. It could be mental. It could be spiritual. It could be a car accident. It could be a broken bone. It could be I had to move when I was in 6th grade and I established everything. It can be anything that causes you to feel uncomfortable and unsafe. Acknowledge the things. Avoid them if you need to until you are ready. But please deal with them. Please heal, because when you don't, you hurt other people. My story is my story. And when you tell the truth, even when you use different words, it's still the truth. It's lies that change all the time. People will lie about you, about your character, so that people don't believe your story. And I know it's hard. You feel the need to go out and be like, no, this did happen to me. This did happen to me. They don't want to acknowledge their bad behavior, so they would rather make you seem crazy. The things that they tell people about you, they would never say to your face. So as hard as it is to hear, feel, and deal with, you have to just realize those aren't your people. They're not good for you. They got their own healing that they need to do, and you let them go. Call yourself to the carpet, but hold everybody accountable, not just you. Our default and go-to is to blame ourselves, because that's the programming and conditioning, not just from our family and our communities, but from society as a whole. It's your fault. What did you do? You had to have done something. It's like, I ain't do nothing but exist. People still trying to bother me, bully me, lie on me, when all I do is mind my business. And I continue to heal, and I continue to focus, and I continue to live my life the way that I see fit. It took me a very long time to get to this point where I don't need validation from other people, and I don't care what people say. And the only reason I mention it here is because I know I'm not the only person that goes through these things. People will be mad at you because you have the balls to be honest about the bad things that happen to you, but it's because it outs them. And they don't want to be outed. There are issues that are happening in our families, in our communities, in our government, and all the things that make us who we are, all the things we are doing in our lives. Everything goes together. Like it's like the Matrix. Like when you wake up and you start to see the fucking shit that's happening right in front of you, you can't unsee it. Every day I'm like, I can't believe that this is the world that we live in. I can't believe with all the access to technology, with all the access to resources and money, that people, do dumb shit. That they do things that just serve them or a small group of people. We live in the wealthiest nation in the land, so they say. There should be no homeless people. There should be no disease. There should be no famine. And there should be no violations of children, of people, of plants, of animals, of anything. We really need to get our shit together as a whole. I do my part every day. Please do something that helps make this place better for the people that come after us. Everybody deserves a fresh start. But when they do start, they deserve a clean slate too. Don't be, like, oh, hey, I'm giving this house to my kid. I'm giving this responsibilities to my kids. Like, nah, I don't want that shit. Clean it up first. Make good choices, y'all. Heal as you see fit. But make sure you're doing things that just honor the space that you're in and help you move forward in your life. We got to be better. I want you to have an amazing day. I want you to have a great weekend. And as always, please make good choices. It only takes one bad choice to fuck everything up. The things that we use to separate ourselves from other people, it is a distraction. It's not about race. It's not about class. It's not about gender. It's not about gender identity. It's bigger shit going on out here. Open your eyes, open your ears, and start talking. Thank you.